Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's Lean Publishing tip of the day. Today, I'm going to be talking about Leanpub Events, something we're very excited about, and we announced last week when Peter and I did a live stream together. But today, I'm going to be talking. We've got like lots of things to talk about in the upcoming weeks based on everything we deployed. But today, I'm going to be focusing on one of the most important ones and one of the ones we're most excited about, which is Leanpub Events. Um, as usual, we do the housekeeping for the first couple of minutes. Most people who are going to be watching this are going to be watching the recording later on our YouTube channel or elsewhere. Our YouTube channel is at Leanpub. So for the first 2 minutes, we just do a little bit of chit chat. And maybe give a few people a chance to join. There's always an accompanying blog post for each one of these live streams. You can find it on our blog at leanpub.com/blog. If you don't see the article there, you can just click the magnifying glass and search for the keywords. Obviously, these blog posts are useful because they've got helpful links in them and all kinds of great stuff like that. We live stream on Instagram, X, LinkedIn, and YouTube. If there's anywhere else you'd like us to be doing these live streams, please let us know. I enjoy doing them. I'm sort of hopefully getting better at doing them um, over time. Yeah, it's just a fun thing to do. If you've got anything that you'd like us to cover in one of these tips of the day or cover again in a different way, you can email us at hello@leanpub.com or reach out on social media with your suggestions for what you'd like us to talk about, or what you think we got wrong, or anything like that. So please don't hold back if you're interested in having us covering something that we haven't covered before, or maybe it's one of these old tips of the day that's gone stale and needs to be updated. So with all that said, we're nearing the 2-minute mark. So here we go. So welcome everyone to today's Lean Publishing tip of the day, where we're going to be talking about Leanpub events. This is a really exciting thing we launched recently. A kind of backstory to it, the way I'm going to tell it, Peter would tell it differently, is years ago we started treating what we call hello at Leanpub, so doing customer support on email, as a kind of chore, and we realized quite quickly that we were losing touch with what all the signals we were getting from people about features we needed to build, or things we needed to deprecate, or support articles we needed to write, stuff like that. And one thing we realized as a consequence of that was that we were hiding all of our knowledge behind email. And so we created a help. We then got 10 years late to the program with Help Center. So we've got a great Help Center now, which I covered recently in one of these tips of the day. I think there's over 1,200 articles. I think most of them are dedicated to the Author Help Center part of it. So basically, it's like, let's share all our knowledge. We're working with authors all the time to fix problems, to create new features, to learn new tactics for marketing and stuff like that. Reaching readers, interacting with readers, things like that. So we've got all this knowledge in house. Let's make it public. And so one of the ways to do that was through the Help Center. Now, more recently, it's through these videos and live streams and stuff like that. But now we're going to be doing actual kind of events. The thing is, like, why would Peter and Len, want to kind of spend all this time talking to people? Well, A, I love doing it, talking to people, and B, we've got a lot to share and a lot to learn from about. So currently what we've done is we've set up 4 different types of events. There's a 3-hour book workshop, a ghost AI workshop, which I'll explain a little bit, a full day workshop, and then a book boot camp. The thing to understand about all of these is that we've actually made them highly kind of directly incentivized. I mean, hopefully the incentive is that you'll write a better book, you'll write your book in a better way, and you'll reach more readers. Or if you've been sort of blocked on your progress on your book, we can help unblock you, and you can get finished or get publishing versions again, stuff like that. So we only succeed if Leanpub authors succeed. So every time we're talking with Leanpub authors, we're helping them succeed, hopefully, and then it's good for all of us. But what we've done is we've built in some very specific bonuses. I call them, I think, in this blog post or the LinkedIn or the live stream description. But wait till you see what we're offering, because it's pretty awesome. So if you go to leanpub.com, you go to our homepage, you'll see there's a new events tab at the top. There's also actually an events section in your library. That's how important these events are to us. So go to leanpub.com, click on events at the top right, and you'll see defaults to the book workshop. There's 4 little menu items on the top here. The book workshop is a 3-hour workshop live on Zoom. The first time we're doing it is Saturday, May 2nd. So the timing of that little note, since we're live streaming, a little note about the timing here. It's kind of timing's always a little bit difficult for us. Um, because we're on Pacific time, so we're not on Eastern time, which is kind of where most, North Americans are. Um, we're sort of like, a little bit awkwardly distant from the sort of ordinary times of day in Western Europe. Um, so picking times is a little bit difficult. What we've decided to do, and we're willing to iterate and change based on feedback and stuff like that. Our first book workshop is going to be at 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Pacific time on May 2nd. So hopefully that'll work for enough people. But see, here's the cool thing I meant about the bonuses. So the cost to attend the book workshop, 3 hours of kind of hopefully really high quality time with Peter and me is $79 American. So that's the cost. The cool thing, though, is that you're gonna get if you sign up, you'll get a one-year light author membership on Leanpub, which costs $129. So basically, if you were thinking of getting a one-year author membership anyway, you might as well. It's basically a discount of 50 bucks if you on the light author membership if you attend the workshop. So it's already kind of worth it there. You get all kinds of cool features with a light author membership, including things like, AI support if you get book generation failures, stuff like that, which is, by the way, very cool, and can save a lot of time. So it's a great deal. You get a one-year light author membership, which is worth $129 for just $79, and you get to attend the workshop. But it's even better than that because you also get an author credit of $79 towards one of the other events. So you get $79 off one of the other events, and you get $129 worth of light author membership sort of features and time. So it's really worth it. One of the reasons why, people ask, why are you encouraging it so much? We really think it'll benefit authors greatly to spend, this time on this book workshop. Writing a book takes a long time. Selling a book and finding readers is a whole thing unto itself. So actually taking some time to sort of like think about it at the meta level, about what you're doing and just learn tips and tricks and stuff like that can actually really help. It can help you get your writing done faster. It can help you understand lots of Leanpub features and stuff like that. So hopefully this will really empower you as an author. Then what we've got is something called Ghost AI. So the way Peter likes to describe this is it's like, GStack for books. If you're using Claude and you're familiar with, uh, what the Y Combinator guys have been doing with Claude and skills and stuff like that, you'll kind of get right away what I'm talking about. But yeah, so this is very cool. Basically, what we're doing is we're developing a really powerful, kind of AI for books kind of tool that will help you think about what you're doing, help you manage your work. Um, Basically, let me just sort of go down to the description here. This and the interesting thing is that this isn't like a kind of web-based tool. It's like you've got to be able to use terminal and stuff like that to be able to use Ghost AI. But lots of Leanpub authors are programmers or are willing to learn new things. So basically, what we've got is, and you'll recognize this if you're used to kind of using Claude, this kind of thing. But Ghost AI will be able to work as a development editor, a copy editor, a writing assistant, and a writing assistant with you to help you expand on what you're doing and to help you draft and things like that. You do need to be somewhat technically minded in order to be able to use this. But like I said, lots of Leanpub authors are. So this is actually very cool and very exciting thing. Again, we've got a sort of similar structure where you get a one in this case you pay $79 and you'll get a 1-year pro author membership, which is worth $179 if you buy it on its own, so basically $100 off. And you get a $79 credit towards a book boot camp, and you get to attend the Ghost AI workshop, which is very cool. So again, we're sort of we're building in all these incentives because we think it's really worth it for you and for us to attend these events. So that's a really amazing thing if you go to leanpub.com, click on the events tab, find the Ghost AI workshop. If you're interested in using AI from the terminal, looking at your actual book files and stuff like that, you'll get this 1-year pro author membership worth $179 if you just pay the $79 now to attend this workshop. And the workshop is Saturday, May 2nd, 11:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific. If that timing seems interesting, it's because we just saw that more earlier that day is the first book workshop. So basically, what we're hoping is people will attend the book workshop and then attend the Ghost AI workshop. Um, we've also got a full day workshop. And this is basically what I was just describing to you, but for one low price of 129. And you get the 1 year pro author membership. But then you get to attend both the book workshop and the Ghost AI workshop. So, it's an even better deal than either of those two on their own. Again, you'll get the 1 year pro author membership, and you'll get a $129 credit towards the book boot camp. Which I will be explaining in a minute. So basically the full day workshop is like, you know what? I want to be an author. I want to be a self-published author. Leanpub's got all this in-house knowledge that they're hoping to share with us, and this new Ghost AI stuff, which can hopefully really make you more productive. And again, getting to work with your own AI development editor and stuff like that can really, really help with producing better books in the end, and helping with your motivation and productivity and stuff like that. So that's the full day workshop. And then the final one, so you'll notice you get $129 off this book boot camp if you attend the full day workshop. So the book boot camp is really interesting. It's basically a 6 week kind of set of weekly meetings, which will each last 90 minutes. And it's max 8 authors per group. So this is actually a really kind of small group of people that you're going to, maybe get to know a little bit over the course of these weeks that you'll be working together. But you'll be meeting at one of these dedicated times. There's 2 Sunday times. There's Tuesday and Thursday times. They're kind of at little bit different times of day. We've got the 6 p.m. Sunday Pacific cohort, which is, again, that there's some time zones in the world where that'll really work, including maybe here on the Pacific time zone. But basically what this is going to be is 6 weekly 90-minute group calls with Peter and or me, or both of us. Yeah. And basically we're going to give you expert coaching and writing accountability, Ghost AI discussions. We're going to give you direct kind of one-on-one coaching and stuff like that. Hopefully as part of your cohort, you'll kind of, learn how to help encourage each other and learn from each other about things. One of the really important things, if you've been watching so far, you'll notice we're trying to get more sophisticated with the way we price things to make things worth more for you as authors. So the book boot camp is $2,000 basically, but you get basically a service credit, an author service credit on Leanpub equivalent to the cost. And the thing is that cost of $1,999, $1,999. That is the same cost as publish on Amazon, our Publish on Amazon service, our Course AI Pro service, and our Global Author Standard service. I'll be explaining all of these in different live streams that'll all, of course, as always, be recorded and be available on YouTube for you to watch anytime. But you can find these services on the Services tab on the Leanpub homepage here. But basically, the cost of the boot, if you pay for the book boot camp, you actually get an author service credit that lets you buy one of these 3 services. They're pretty amazing services. And yeah, so one of them turns your book into a course. One of them does something else, which is very interesting, some translations. And then one of them means your book gets published on Amazon by us. We take care of everything, concierge service. You don't have to think about it. It's just we manage it all. Book cover image, all that kind of stuff, getting it available in paperback and hardback and things like that. So you basically get all your money back in the form of some really amazing Leanpub service if you attend the book boot camp, or if you buy the book boot camp kind of entry, if you pay the entry fee. So hopefully you'll get $2,000 worth out of just the events itself and learning and stuff. And what's going to happen, I'm very interested in doing the first one, because what's going to be happening is people are going to, throughout the whole kind of 6 weeks, going to be kind of scratching their chins and kind of deciding, which of these 3 services do I want to use? Which one is most important to me? So that's my live stream today about Leanpub events. If you came in late, please check it out at leanpub.com/events. And you can also, find this on our YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff that everyone asks for. And if you have any suggestions for any of these tips of the day, please reach out and let us know. Thanks.